It's time for Stanley. It's time for Stanley. Do I have to enter the time every time? I wonder. Well, it is currently... Nope. It is currently 10:40, right? Yeah, 10:40. Ah! Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, Google, light's blue. Hang on, hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. You motherfucker! A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 o'clock and call it a day. I mean, you're right, but still. It made me set the clock when I first booted the game. I didn't play any yet. I've never played any of it yet. But I set the clock the first time, and it just made me set it again. And you troll. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Alright. Okay. Now, there is an achievement to start the game and then quit the game. So I'm going to do that first. So we're going to begin the game. The end is never the end. It's never the end. Oh my god, this again. I thought I was done with you, Stanley. I thought I was done with you. I'll set it to my favorite time next time.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Yeah, the game does look a lot better. I was trying to question it. I'm like, I don't remember what the old game looks like already.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had
I don't remember it looking this good before.
Isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
I mean, it's
Shocked,
not like holy shit
solid,
graphics, but
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
No, I did not.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
No, I'm gonna quit. It doesn't matter. Quit. Quit the desktop. And play again. It's fine. Unable to sync. Play anyway. Screw you. We aren't syncing saves right now. It ain't happening. Are we? Oh. 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 It's down here now. Okay, there we go. What is the favorite time? I know what the favorite time it is. 4:20. Let's go. 4:20 p.m. Your favorite time of day. It knows. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 4:20 p.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 4:20 p.m.? Very inaccurate. You know, I could just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I could invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones up. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Okay. So do I not get the achievement for quitting the game? Or starting the... Do I have to begin the game? And then... click... and then quit... and then quit... Okay, go ahead and sync the damn thing. It's gonna lag my game, or my stream, but oh, it didn't take very long to think. Like, one of them is quit the game and then start it again. I did that. Several times. Okay, well, let me see your sliders. What sliders do you have for me now? Because I know you're gonna do it. Please adjust the slider to the computer is barely visible. I did this the last time. Okay. Please adjust the slider until the dog and cat are friends. Cute. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Well, that's technically the number 9 in Roman. There's a number 9 there. There's also 9 there. I am going to be an asshat and go with the Roman numeral 9, because technically, it's the number 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Well, I mean, technically it stops at the end, so it would be the end. Which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Occuboinkle or scrumtush? Scrumtush. I like occuboinkle. Please don't adjust the slider. Just a little bit. You know what time it is right now? I do. Is that is the time that is right now the correct time? Yeah. What is time anyway? No. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yeah. Help. Yes. Will you come back to visit me? Yeah. Maybe instead of literally quitting the game, it's start, quit, start, don't dashboard. Yeah. Like, start, quit, start. Like, quit from here? I don't think that'll work. Like... Oh, you mean like start... and then go to main menu, and then start again.
This is the story of...
Oh. Well, I got the achievement, so alright, well, let's go. Oh. I know another achievement I need to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. Well, oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Oh, I'm doing it!
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
okay.
Most certainly 50 clicks. I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay, on it.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Where's 437? Back here, isn't it? Hey.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay. Bro, he's preparing for OC. Let's go. No.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I'm sure we are. Is it this one? Yeah.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Okay. Wait, 419. 419 was back here. So, chair.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
We got it.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Alright. Oh yeah, the jump achievement. Did I do that one?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes! We did it!
There it is.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
So there's a way you can get over this desk
Nothing
as
could
well.
hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
I'm sure.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now?
I'm not
What
prepared
were
for
you
it.
thinking?
Alright, so I'm over here. And through the window.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So,
There's the jump
now
one.
that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Are you sick of this gag yet? Does he say anything after that? Or is it just this? I don't know if he says anything after that. I think we just restart, right? Yeah. Begin the game again! Isn't one of the options like the computer? No. Phone? No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Copy
mean?
machine.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Any of the
simply missed a
computers
memo.
on?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he
Just that
couldn't
one.
find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, here's one. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? We gonna do the 2 doors? I'm gonna do all the bad
When
options.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
We took
he
the
entered
one on the
door.
right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Alright, we're done here.
But eager to get back to business,
Yep.
Stanley took the first open door on
The
his
first
left.
open door to in front of him.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired.
Oh
years
yeah, I can
ago.
definitely tell like this room looks a hell of a lot better. Like the storeroom looks a lot better.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
Have
wrong
we?
foot here. I'm not
Have
your
we, though?
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust
Really?
in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting,
Is there?
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh, I'm not going back to her.
Please.
No, bye.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove
I
that
love
I'm
this
on
one because
your
they try to be
side.
really
Give
sneaky
me
with
a
this.
chance. Now
And I
listen
love this
carefully,
one.
this is important.
Yep,
Stanley walked through the red door.
got it. Blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the
blue
red
door. Got you.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Uh-huh.
Stanley walked through the red
Blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Absolutely.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
That texture's
Because I
broken.
did.
That line doesn't
And in
match
the
up.
end, it was all for nothing.
Do you like the
because
new
this
content?
is what you wanted to see.
Right now,
Help me
this
here,
is a lot of the
Stanley.
same
Help
content that was in
elucidate
the old
these
one,
strange
but
and
a lot
unknowable
better
desires
graphics.
of yours.
I
What
haven't
would have made
maybe
this game
found the new
better?
content
What did you
outside of
want
like
to
maybe the
see?
menu where
Vehicles?
it's
Skill
asking you
trees?
questions and
Work
sliders.
with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some
Yeah.
feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay. It's
A
shit.
1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
A 1.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
Get good.
But I guess it isn't my place to judge.
I know where this leads.
Here, based on
This
the data
leads to
from
my
your
favorite
previous
ending.
playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the
This
park
leads to
with
my
this
favorite
one.
ending, and I
Let's
love doing
take
it.
a look.
Oh. We're leaderboard. We're dead last, right? Dead last. Where we at? Good old Neil. Skid. Nicho Nacho. Vala. Hogarth. Mr. Hayes Esquire. Goldenrod. Where are we at? Dead last? Dead last? Dead last. Let's go.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Absolute garbage.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
The question is, how long should we stay here?
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
You know, I don't want to listen to that sound. Bye, baby. There's a plant.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
You know, you could probably use like an
Because
auto
if it's the
clicker or
latter, well, I
something
don't know
and
what
let
to
that
do.
go
I'm
for 4
completely
hours.
out of ideas. I can't
There actually
think of a
is.
single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Oh, bye.
It's over.
Yep.
Thank you for playing.
How'd you extinguish
Your
the
input
fire?
was extremely valuable.
How'd you
Hey,
extinguish
since
the
my
fire?
game was so awful,
Here it
why don't we
comes.
play someone
Here
else's
it comes.
game just to ease the pain?
Here it comes.
Let's see. What do we have here?
I know people have done the 4 hours. There's actually dialogue for it.
Yes. This seems like
Here
it'll
we go.
work. Let's give it a shot.
I know where this goes. Wait. Oh no, we're back here.
Fascinating.
What?
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
I just played
What's
this.
our backstory? What is our motivation?
We're back in
But it seems
Firewatch
obvious
again.
to
We
me
just
that you are
played
meant to
this.
play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
No.
Perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes. that is-
No.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love
What?
everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
No. What? I wasn't ready either. I just played this game. I'm sorry. Supplies for 2 forks. Yeah, this is 100% Firewatch. The floor of the Shoshone, yeah. What? Who firewatches the Firewatch? Yeah, and yeah, there's Henry and his wife. S's Lookout Cookbook. National Forest of Wyoming. What the hell? Like, really? I thought I was gonna be playing Minecraft like the old one. They changed up the games. We just put it.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? What?
It is. It's an open world game. Good
Yeah.
God, quickly block it off.
Jonesy Lake. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
What?
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here.
What
Let's find
else
another
could you
game.
find?
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
What else could you find?
Okay,
What
I
did you
think
replace
this
Portal
will be
with?
just the thing.
What did you replace Portal with? What is the second game? Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
What?
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now,
What?
this is game design.
Can I get to the...
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game,
Can I
I
get to
will
the-
be phenomenally impressed.
Can I get to the... I don't...
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's
Oh no,
see.
please don't bring the
There are
cars
lots
in.
of cars here in the back, but
Yeah.
obviously there's no racetrack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports
Stanley,
ball.
I think it's sports ball.
Sports
What
ball.
fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Yeah?
Yes, I think surely we must.
Yes.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Do we... Oh, I get to run? I actually get to run? I'm faster now? Oh, okay. We're just... Oh, okay. We're playing Rocket
Are you
League.
doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my
get in
miserable
there.
little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes,
Stanley,
it's
I
much
have a
better.
thought.
Got
And I
it.
realize I'm not a sportsologist.
Can I
but
get
if
through there?
One ball
Can I go down inside the
generates
thing?
a certain... Hold on. What are you doing?
Yay!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Okay, bye. Do I have a flashlight? No. I don't know where. Whoop. I fell down something. Oh. Oh, we're back in the old Stanley Parable map. Oh, that's the two doors. And that means my desk should be back here somewhere. Yep, 427. Cameras. I don't exactly remember what... Oh, there, that's what it was. Okay. It eventually
I
gets...
wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Fucking...
I wonder if he's happy with
fucking
his choice.
Firewatch,
And if he's
though.
learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
Like, I agree with Bean. What are the chances
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end.
that I would
make
play
sense
that
out of
game,
the chaos and the fear
then this
and the
game would come
confusion.
out,
That's
and it would
who
be
I am.
fucking Firewatch.
That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
What are the fucking chances? Damn. That's nuts.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Alright, nope.
Stanley decided to go to the
We're-
meeting room.
we're not
Perhaps
doing
he had
that.
simply missed a memo.
We're not doing that.
When Stanley came to a
Should
set
we
of
do-
two open doors,
I'm
he
gonna
entered
go through the
door
main
on his
regular
left.
story. I'm actually gonna go through the regular story all the way through and see what happens. Because I want to see if anything changes.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
You know, I'll-
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
I
an
think these
answer
are all
there.
the same textures. Probably just better quality. But we could do the broom closet ending. Okay, I need to know. Broom closet ending? Or just go all the way through? Which one? Which one we going at? Broom closet ending? Or all the way through? 1 for broom closet. Are we doing broom closet? Beanie butt. What do you say? Broom closet ending? Doesn't that require you to chill in the closet for like an hour? It does require you to chill in the broom closet for a little bit, yes, but I don't think it's an hour. You know, let's find out. Broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Nope. In fact,
there was nothing here. No choice to make.
Nice
no
broom
path to
closet
follow,
music, let's
just
go.
an empty broom closet.
Yep.
No reason to still be here.
oh no, it's comfy in here. We got some music, we're chilling, we're relaxed, we're good.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Yeah, I'm sure it
He
was.
wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yeah, doing sweet fuck all. Yep, you right.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes,
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
because I want to.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Come on in here, it's comfy.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story.
I don't know, there's a broom in here, there's some
whatsoever.
nice tools,
I never
duct
would have
tape,
thought to mention it.
all kinds of good stuff in here. It's nice. I don't know.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The
Yeah.
broom closet ending was my favorite."
Yes.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Do you find it concerning? I don't. I think it's pretty chill.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably
right.
only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That
No.
or with drug money. Also,
No.
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I mean, Stanley might be. But Stanley's a
Well, I've come
wild
to a
guy.
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Oh, okay.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system
you have a point.
and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like
Just-
this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your
Just,
body
you
is
know,
taken care of.
collapsed on the
before
keyboard,
it begins
dead.
to
Ugh.
decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place.
I don't think she
making
can
sure
take
they
my place.
understand
She's a cardboard
basic
cutout.
First-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative
Narrator
tropes
guy.
in
I don't
video gaming,
think
so
that's
that
gonna
the
work.
irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on
She's
them.
made of cardboard.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. I don't know if that's where it ends. I actually don't know if that's where it ends. Should we leave now if he doesn't say anything after a bit? Because I think that's it. I honestly think that was it. Because I don't think he says anything else after that. Let's just go ahead and leave. I don't think there's anything else after that. But that was the broom closet thing.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee.
Hey, go back at the-
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, You can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready.
Now we stay here for the whole last hour. I mean, if you want to just kind of like sit and chill for an hour just while we sit in the broom closet, we can do that, but that's going to be kind of boring, I think. Turn into a just chilling stream while we wait for Stanley to get out of the broom closet. Let's go finish the story. Let's just go finish the story. It's fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep. Can we get in the bathroom this time? It's red. Can we get into the executive bathroom? We can. I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Alright. What? There is a way, and I'm gonna try and do it. Can I just, like... Why can't I get the...
Stepping in...
Haha! You what? Don't I just go back into my office? Is that what I do? Oh no, this door's open. You are not leaving! Yay! Stairs. Time for Minesweeper? Yeah, I know. Guess we're just gonna go up then. I remember that you have to be really quick about when you go into the manager's office. Is this a loop? I forget if this is a loop or not. 756 was the last one. 757. No, I guess not. Wasn't sure if it was a loop or not, so this should be 758. Yep. How long is it gonna make me go upstairs? I mean, it's kind of a loop. It's counting the numbers, though. No red light that time. Escape pod launch bay. Escape! What? It's so dark. It's so dark. There's a door. Let me in. Damn it! I'm back. All right, fine. All right, second
All of his
computer.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Boop.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's the second one. Boop. All right, we're for real this time. No temptation.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Yeah, I'm
open
sure.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm rushing through it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yet there was not a single person here
It's
either.
fine. fine. It's
Feeling a
fine.
wave of
Room
disbelief,
closet.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
Yep.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep, we did. Employee bathroom again. What about these doors? What are these doors? What is... Where does this go? Where does this go? Is this new? I don't remember this. Hey, Quick, how you doing? I don't remember this. Was this from the last game? Like the old one? The Queeg of Quay. It doesn't take you anywhere. Can I just like... Yeah. Nope, you can't. You can't trick it. It makes you think you're going somewhere, but you don't. Alright. So, alright, elevator. I think that's the final computer. So it is yellow in here now. Thank you for redeeming yellow. Did it actually change both lights? It did. Anyway.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that
like
lay buried
8?
below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret
remember the
pin
number.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known that. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
I knew it had an 8
Stanley
in it
happened
somewhere.
to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What if I just want to come over here and continue pressing buttons? Okay, no. Can I cheat this? No. Alright. What's over here? Nothing? Okay. Am I gonna find anything new in this game? From the old one? Brilliant game, this, just so imaginative, right? And this is the new one. There's actually been things that have been added, which I found one of them and it blew my mind.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Did I?
It was a stirring of emotion in his
mean, we
chest,
weren't just playing
as though he felt
Firewatch.
more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Hey Google,
Why
light's
did
blue.
he feel this now?
It only
And for
ever changes
years,
one
it
back.
had never occurred to him.
So like when
This
yellow was
question
done,
would
it
not
changed
go
one bulb
unanswered
back to
for
blue
long.
and the other one stayed yellow. Excuse you. Can I go back up? I can go back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
'Cause I like to troll you.
That's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
What? Yeah.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I love trolling the narrator.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Can I go back up? Will he still just get angry with me if I just keep going back up the elevator? Out of the...
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Nope!
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me. Oh my God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me.
Oh, does it?
Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Okay. I'm glad I trolled him.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Okay. Take all the time you need, buddy. It's fine. I need to have this as like my BRB screen.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I have fully
you?
come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Yes, okay. As you should. Back into the elevator we go.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Yes.
How did I not anticipate it?
Oh, you know,
I mean,
I'm just
sure,
full of surprises.
now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
No, not at all.
I had no frame of reference to even
you just had to come to terms with it. It's fine.
That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air.
Elevator, you know me, good old Stanley.
That has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what we're gonna do next. You know what we're gonna do next, though. We're going back up the elevator. Oh, is he not going to say anything? Is he done? Is that the end of this? Nope.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Oh.
You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
Oh, we don't.
But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and
know.
having to guess, that's the real thrill.
I know.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so
Oh.
fleeting.
Which way here,
Why
then?
don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Just slow ride. Okay, let's go.
There we go.
That's great.
Isn't this so
Got
much
plenty
more
of time to
exciting?
converse
Stanley?
now.
It seems like
can talk.
nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Yeah.
But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises?
Because people want things now. Now.
And then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
People are impatient.
This is storytelling,
Yeah.
Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
And it's really all because of you.
Yeah.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out
right.
there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being
trolled.
fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face
Because I like
tradition.
elevator rides.
You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
Oh, yeah?
So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who've been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind
I have an impact on you guys?
that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Oh,
good, we're here.
are we here? Oh. Is this, like, the superliminal?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I'm so glad I make these stupid decisions, because they always turn out to be great. This is absolutely new, and I love it.
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
Where can I make a bad decision? Can I go back to the elevator? Can I go back to the elevator? Oh, I actually have to go through it. I don't care about the content. I want to troll the narrator. But this says stage door. Oh, I guess not. I guess I have to go through the door. Oh.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling
427.
and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really
Stanley,
proud of
me,
you,
Dad,
Stanley.
age 6 story.
Okay, it looks like they're ready
Thanks for
for
showing
you.
me that cool skateboard
Go
trick in
get
the
'em.
parking lot. You're too cool. Good luck on stage, rock on. Break leg champ, your boss. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. I love the way you ride elevators. Damn right, I ride elevators. Fast. Why would you write me the same note twice, boss? Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from The Apartment ending. Where does this lead me? The dude who came up with pizza. Oh, okay. Oh! Down, then up, then down, then up, then down, then up again. That's a good ending. I like that. That one was cool. That one was really
All of
cool.
his co-workers were gone.
Yeah?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep. Okay. Boop. Where's computer number 3? Not through here. New content? Yes, please.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Elevator! Oh, it's not an elevator. I thought it was an elevator. New content? It's like a tram ride.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Yeah.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
War game.
delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's...
Elevator!
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been
I thought it was
going to
be like, hey, new content. Hey, guess what? You're standing in a broken elevator. Cool, right?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content. Give me the content. Oh. Oh.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
You can jump? Oh. We can jump. But I cannot jump outside of the circle. Oh. Okay.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else,
I hope
right?
not. They've been developing this for a while. Another elevator. Yay, let's go, elevator.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Wow.
It's just elevators and jumping.
We got jumping,
Is this
though.
what passes for exciting new content?
We got like 30
This is
free
new
jumps.
Content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
Could.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
But it's called the
now with
Stanley
over
Parable, not the
1,000
narrator
hours of new
parable.
content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Oh.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Oh.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for playing, enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market
But they
for
gave
no
us a
reason
share.
other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In
But they
fact, I'm
gave us
looking
a
right
share.
now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold
we
them
got a nice
personally
house.
accountable.
We got a nice little...
It's my fault, Stanley.
Little
I
tent.
built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game? And
Or-
we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Or...
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
No. Damn it. Damn it. Oh. We broke it. Oh. 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 This is new.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
What? Go over. What the? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. What's in the vent? Are we gonna be playing GoldenEye now?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Yeah.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Ooh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Oh, okay.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game
Parable
originally
First
launched?
Edition.
Back
Collector's
then,
Edition.
video
Did they have a
games had
box?
integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Neat. Those are just like the old games and graphics and stuff. $2013, yeah. Postcards. The original remake. Smile because it happened. Soundtrack? Oh. Their first dollar. Is that a real dollar? Like the serial numbers and stuff on it? No demonstration? Oh my god, the achievements. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. I got all the achievements, including that one. It's nuts. It's impossible to get this achievement. Is it just those two? Where are the other achievements? I mean, I have both of those. Huh. Wait, is there more? What is this?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Don't read any reviews except
stunning
this one.
triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
Oh my
God. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh yeah, that's the original start menu, or start screen. Person of the Year, Stanley. I guess there was an actual collector's edition at some point. That's kind of cool though. The different buttons.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
Repeatable
is
card
both a
protectors.
richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone.
Literally anything.
To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Oh wait, we're going through this one. Why did this one open? The serious room. I want to go in the serious room. I would like to go in the serious room. This door opened. Am I only allowed to look in there? I can't go in? So the serious room is for one of the achievements that you literally have to go into the developer console and cheat. Because you're not supposed to cheat in Stanley Parable, but you're supposed to turn on cheats. And when you turn on cheats, it takes you into the serious room. You're not allowed to play the game. He takes you to the serious room and he reads you, like, how dare you try and cheat in my game? And he just sits you in this room, and you do nothing, and he just talks to you. And then you restart, and then you end up in the room again. And this...
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait,
yeah.
Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Are we in Half-Life?
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Is this Half-Life?
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley
Parable. I thought this was
Parable,
Half-Life for
but
a
the game
second.
is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights
Steam
that I can't
reviews.
even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well,
you're being preachy again.
It did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
True.
I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant dronings... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
Yeah?
I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me just...
Nothing? 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 Okay. Hello? Okay, now see, this won't do it. I can't handle the beeping.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences.
But...
The end is never the end, 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 is never the...
I mean, the only thing I can do is actually just press this button. So... Okay. Oh. Nope. Keep going. Oh. Well, hey, at least there's light. Cool. Whoa. That's kind of cool, though. I dig that. I like that. More. Oh, nope. It's gone. The pile's getting bigger, kinda. I don't know what the sound is, though. We're gonna hit the button again. Oh, the button doesn't work. The button fell down. Oh. The button won't press again. I can't press the button again. Yay! In a manner of speaking, we're free. That's like one escape ending, I guess. Even though it's probably not really an escape. Is there something else I was supposed to be walking to, or just walking in a general direction? Okay, just walking in a general direction. Gotcha. So that's that ending. Yup.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I? Beep. Boop. Wait. New content. I'm in.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yeah, let's go. We're never going to get to the main story, are we? All I want to do is finish the main story, but we get just so distracted with the new shit. It's just like, but new shit? But there's new stuff. Elevator!
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Super ultra-deluxe?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
So, I know this is probably a joke, but I like the idea of the Stanley Parable 2 being completely different. Like, I know this is just a sidetrack thing, but I want this to happen. Like, I would love the Stanley Parable 2 to happen. That's cool.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yeah.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
God, a place I used to work had these exact doors. Just big-ass glass doors with metal handles. This just reminds me of my, like, old workplace. The old Windows 10 wallpaper, yeah? But which desk is mine? You don't know, because they're not numbered. Why do you have 2 mugs?
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Who took the red marker? Me! The prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is just the sequel to the Stanley Parable. The prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is just the 2. This way to the show floor. Okay. New features. Let's go. Oh, damn. Oh, okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Alright. It's the button that says the name of the player that's playing the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
I don't know if I like that.
Isn't that wonderful?
What is it gonna say? I'm ready to turn down the volume if it says what I think it's going to say.
Jim.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Oh.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Okay.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to
Okay,
really
hi, I'm
simulate
Jim.
the full experience of this feature. Just play along.
Okay.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Hi, I'm Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Maybe.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
I mean, okay.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
Jim.
I'm putting the Jim button away.
Jim.
Otherwise, soon
Jim.
you'll start to lose
Jim.
all sense of
Jim.
who you
Jim.
actually are.
Jim.
Never too much Jim. Jim!
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of
A
finishing
whole new
this
office
feature.
with much nicer carpet. Love that. Red is the new orange. Yeah. I like red. Really? The phone sound? Many improvements to work with swiftly reap the results. I love that it added like the phone sound. The new updated ray traced more of the same, but in a good way, sequel to new features, new content, new ideas. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Reassurance bucket. I want to see it. I want to see the reassurance bucket. Let's go.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
Am I holding the bucket?
It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket,
the
many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Nice.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
But the bucket...
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass?
That's a nice bucket.
Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
That's a nice bucket. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, I will gladly.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of
leaving
crushing
with the
despair,
bucket.
must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Bucket, just
I
pick
think
it
that
up.
Just holding it has made
That's
you
a
the
nice bucket.
slightest bit more attractive as a person.
It is. It's a nice bucket.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
It's a nice bucket. I'm going to take the bucket with me. I ain't putting it back.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
you're right. You're right on some things. It's fine. Office decorations, buttons isn't okay. What's this?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Jerk.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Jerk. No, we're not.
Come now. You've already made your choice.
No.
It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
No, I don't accept your decision. You left a balloon down there. It didn't come all the way up. But if I come back out and I go back in... No? But if I go back in, no. Okay, fine. But if I... Okay, it's fine. Free, new and easy achievement. It just works. Let's go. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. Let's get yours right now. Let's go.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Let's go.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
All right, let's go.
It's as simple as that.
Do it.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
But if I... There's something sneaky in there. Is there something sneaky? I don't... Fine. It doesn't lead anywhere. Well, does the door lead anywhere? Okay, fine. It doesn't lead anywhere. But why are the lights on for you? Why would you give me things to look at?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Collect them all. Ooh.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
What?
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
There's not 6. There's not 6. There's not 6. You can't tell me that they hid 6 of those in this game.
It really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Exit, jump circle. I don't want to exit yet. I don't think I've seen everything. The infinite hole. It won't end. I mean, that's infinite. It's an infinite hole. Does it go all the way to China? Is that what's... Like, you know, you dig a hole to China, it doesn't end, you just kind of...
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall
because I'm free!
If you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Free falling!
Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No. Well, we're falling, so...
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No, I said because I'm free!
Sooner rather than later, Spectrum.
Free falling! But we are falling down an infinite hole.
I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Oh.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is.
It's a very deep hole.
Infinite? Well,
okie dokie, Bean. Thank you.
On your definition of infinity. From
one
perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Yep.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Well,
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe
well, it's
you're
not
the
infinite.
problem.
Well, it's not infinite.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
No, this floor is not
Why don't
infinite.
we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Well, it's
If
not,
that works
because
for you,
it's not even
then
mostly
go
infinite
ahead and
because there's a
press
floor.
the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Will you? Will you, though? What if I like this? What if this is my new home? You didn't think of that, did you? I don't think so. Okay, fine, we'll teleport up there.
Great. Now, I'm very excited
Oh,
to
no!
see... Oh, for heaven's sake. You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Oh.
Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh.
That was a much shorter hole.
Seem even shorter to you this time?
That was a much shorter hole.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
Yes.
I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole.
No, you didn't.
I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Okay. All right. We're going to join you up above. I've had enough. I've had enough. We're going to go through the door. No, we're not.
More to show you. And gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Yes.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep,
right, that's
even
what I've
by the
been
lax
saying.
overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley,
Not as
I
infinite
have
as you
no
thought.
explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length.
Right.
Here, let's try something.
Okay.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay. I plan to.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see you scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do, and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Okay. Oh.
Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
That's fine. It's my
Still
hole.
nothing. Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Bye.
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
You're right.
You get to be with the hole.
Yes.
I get to do literally anything else.
Yes. Goodbye.
Take care, Stanley.
Yeah, you too.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
We shall. And I sit in my hole. What? Okay, well, I'm just gonna be in the hole here. Okay. Oh. Why the music? What is the music? Oh. Oh. Yeah, elevator. Me and the bucket are going on an adventure. Change your perspective? Ooh. Like me and my bucket. That is a better model. Somebody change the colors of the lights. We need party lights. It won't strobe or anything like that. Just give me a color. There we go, pink. Let's do pink. I was thinking pink anyway, so that works out. Whole party! Alright, let's change your reality. Oh! Oh! I like the whole ending. Is there a pink one? Is there a pink one? There's Stonehenge. Is there a pink one? Oh, black and white. Oh, that's all we get. Change yourself? Oh. 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 I wonder if they commissioned artists or had artists draw Stanley and just...
Stanley? Stanley! Stanley!
What? What?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
Oh, okay,
you don't want to
yeah.
miss a single moment.
Yes.
So how about if I just pop in from time to time
Okay.
and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
Yeah, good idea.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this
Yes.
hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley.
You got it.
I'll be back.
All right.
Toodle-pip.
Do a toodle pip. We gotta go back down. We go back down. Damn it. I like that ending. That was good. Oh, we still got the bucket.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
All right. I've already been through that way. Been through that way. What's over here? That's the exit. Jump circle, collectibles. I think it's the exit then? I think we've seen everything. This is a different jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Fair. But what if I want to go back into the jump circle? Okay, fine then. What's up here? Settings World Champion? That's different. Can I actually... Is there a thing... What is Settings World Champion? What is settings, like settings? There's something in here, right? Surely there's something, right? I don't know what that is. I'm sure there's something for it, though. That's new. What's new? What's this new? What are you? Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, yeah. What am I hearing? What am I hearing? Oh, me carrying the bucket. Got you. What happens if you go back into the hole? You ended up making your field of view smaller?
All right. Have you seen everything you want?
Yeah.
Wanted to? Ready to move on now?
I don't know. I don't remember changing that. What? That's weird. That's a big chest.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent
when you
video
hovered it
game,
next to it, it became more
I can
zoomed
feel
in.
it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Sure.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
What? No.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
No.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
I want to jump
And I
circle
do
inside
very
that
much
hole.
enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
I think it can be done. I believe that can be done.
I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they wouldn't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait. Maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Well, yes,
with
but you'd have to
respect,
change
with care for the
everything.
vision and
No,
integrity
don't
of the original
That's
game.
a remake.
Would it possibly work?
That's a
I
remake.
suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Yeah?
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
I dig that. So what if I quit the desktop from here? Settings. Is the settings champion here? Damn, okay.
This is the story of...
Are we just doing it again? God damn it, you
All
put the
of his co-workers
balloons.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fuck your stupid
No matter how
balloons.
hard
Hey, the
Stanley
telephone.
looked, he couldn't find a trace. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the
I
office,
did.
but it didn't make a single difference. Nor
Boop,
did it
boop.
advance the story in any way.
That wasn't there before. Beep.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to
Yes.
pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
Where's the bucket? It's here.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yes.
still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Yep, we're doing it
Coming
again.
to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
Is it going to be green this time?
to the boss's
nope,
office.
Red. Boop. Was it
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him.
Was it 4257 or 428?
The bucket would.
4827?
And he knew. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk, nor in his bliss of simply being near. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Thank you.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
But, no.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
No, there's
Remember,
not 6.
No reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
No. Why is that here? Why are they putting these places? We're actually going down this time, and we got the bucket with us.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
You know?
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Cool. Everything will be fine.
Yep, you're right.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
But I'm not going to do it. I'll do the regular ending, like I said I was going to do. You're new.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Monitors.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Yeah, I want to see what the ending is like with the bucket, so I'm going to go all the way to the end.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Wait, aren't I like 4-2 something? 427 or 426? 427. That's my desk. So,
was the bucket under the mind control facilities?
I'm tempted to go do this ending, but I'm not going to do it yet.
Been told
I have
to
the
do
bucket.
Things it didn't wish to do.
It's a fast elevator.
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's.
Because there's a way, I think, that if you go in here.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in
There's
the
a way you
entire
can cheese
world.
it and go
At this
on the
point,
elevator in
he
and
could
out,
trust no
and the
one
doors behind you will
except
open,
for
and
the
then you get like a little celebration ending. Wait, what?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
And as the cold reality of his past began
Is there
to sink
actually
in,
something behind that?
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Let's do this,
Two
bucket.
best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
You're right. I want to escape with the bucket. System power off. Me and the bucket will escape. Escape!
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
You're right.
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on,
so if you watch a sad story,
to support,
and then rewind it slowly and...
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
What?
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
What?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
Oh,
Even
no.
the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket.
No.
Needed the soothing warmth of the
No.
bucket. Would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
No.
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket.
Hey, you're right.
To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Okay. Well, no bucket this time. Alright, where's computer number 4?
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started.
What?
And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Thank you. Oh, a meeting today in the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What? 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 Does that mean there's one in here? Places to search. Oh my god. It tells you where they all are. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue, so the doors. A large room, lots of boxes. I don't know what room that is. So I know what the stairs are. Somewhere both red and blue, the doors. A private but smelly place for an important person. The bathroom? There's one in the bathroom? The executive bathroom? Okay, well, we're going there. A large room, lots of boxes. This is interesting. Beware the false prophet. Okay. You think you should screenshot that? Maybe. case you forget. I was thinking about it. Beware the false prophet. I wanna read that. Please do not leave the office before reporting back on any new findings. Teamwork and communication are of our great importance during this unprecedented time of investigation. Thank you. Okay. I mean, I could probably screenshot that, maybe? Oh no. No, I cannot. So, there you go. Someone screenshot it for me. Looney, screenshot it for me. Inside of a sequel exhibit. Yeah, we got that one. Huh. I know what I think the stairs are the stairs we're about to go to. Somewhere both red and blue is the doors. The bathroom, the boss's bathroom. So, go ahead, screenshot it. Okay, have you screenshotted it? Alright, we're leaving. We're leaving. Interesting. Got you. Cool. So, stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There you are.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Yep. Okay, so that's that one. Now we're gonna go back to the employee bathroom at the top. Why are we getting these figurines? He said there's no reward. There's nothing for it. There's just gonna be dialogue. Okay, executive bathroom. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines. And now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley?
I like Figlies.
What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Okay. Red and blue doors. I know where those are. Whoop. 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 Okay, fine. We'll go through this again.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Listen to some nice music?
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
We're gonna take the other direction now. Hello?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I don't see the purpose of this machine, though. And it's the first Stanley Parable, like, you know, museum room.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Yep.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Yep, this is
Do you see now?
Original.
Do you see that Stanley was
museum.
already dead from the moment he hit start?
Boop, boop, boop. Yep, all the different, like, artwork and stuff, and... I've already seen all this before. What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. Okay. Oh. I'm Anthony Lives, business broker. Please partner with me in a very rewarding business venture. Details will be sent to you if you're interested. Why mail? Oh, these are just things that they were going to put on the computer screens, I guess. Yeah? Yeah? Uh-huh. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh, okay, yeah. Meeting room. Levers. Ah. Oh yeah, there's the elevator. The freedom ending, which we almost had. What? Okay, weird, but I'll take it. Anyway.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
Yes.
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Yeah, red and blue doors. And a big room with boxes.
But listen to me.
I don't know the box.
You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
You're right.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
And we back to the beginning. The end is never the end is never the end is oh. Number 5, let's go. We are in heaven because we have chosen all five computer buttons. Buttons. They're all buttons. Buttons. Do the buttons turn back on? Yeah, they do. Buttons. Green. No. Blue. 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 Damn it. Ah, buttons. It'll stop after a while. I just now realized, and I think it may have said this in the original game, I'm only just now realizing that the voices in the background are literally just saying buttons. Okay. Ooh, we still have the new menu. Okay, begin the game again. We'll continue on with that way. We're going to go to the red and blue doors again. Do we still have them? We do have the new menu.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Sure.
What could it mean?
Yes.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That door's open. Why does it seem darker? What? What? What?
When Stanley came to a set of
Red,
two open
blue
doors, this was not
doors.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Red
well.
and blue
Perhaps he
door.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Nope.
just to admire it.
Yep, there's the employee
Wow.
lounge. Let's see.
Yes,
This
room.
room. Yep, no time.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley
Right.
took the first open door on his left.
There are a bunch of boxes in here. But no. There's more boxes in
Stanley
here.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Really?
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler anlarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Yep.
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler anlarines. None of us can.
No. But, oh. But there's a vent. Where did this take me?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path
This
that
is
it
new.
seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path.
Huh. So you can shut him up.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did
Damn
you?
it!
What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you.
You're right.
Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the lakes and rivers that you're used to.
Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Yeah, I don't care. I tried to shut you up. No, you're not a recording. We can go back to the button ending. Okay, no, we're not.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What
sure. Could it mean?
Yeah, what did it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
What does it mean?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go to that red and blue room. We're going to go back.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep, employee lounge.
The lounge was sublime.
Such a nice room, so calm, so I'm done.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
door in front of him. Got you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yep.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
No, there's not.
Someone? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yep.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Okay.
So, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Hey, here he is.
Give me a chance.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it.
You're right.
Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
Yeah.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward.
I didn't think there was actually going to be 6 in this game.
Instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here.
Yes.
And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Yes. Okay. I stay in this room.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
White door. Stanley walked through the white door. I'm gonna go ahead and say... We'll go with red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
And the circle.
The problem is all these choices.
The
two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Yeah.
I wanted to stop.
Me too.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. Is it the adventure line? No.
What do we want?
Wait, what is this?
What are we looking for?
Oh, it's this area.
Here. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's so nice.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place... No, wait. Where are you going?
It's time to jump off a ledge repeatedly until we break a bone.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Let's go.
Please, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Bones.
Please, Stanley, no!
I'm still alive, but I'm gonna go back up.
No, what are you doing, Stanley?
Please,
I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before.
Yep.
If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I believe I can fly. Ah!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
And we gotta
Can you do that? My God.
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yep.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Yep.
You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy?
Yep.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yep. I believe I can touch the sky.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Bah. Oh, no more button ending. And the narrator isn't saying anything now. What? This is new.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines.
Oh, yeah?
Those figglers.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah?
it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story.
Yeah.
But won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory
Oh,
zone?
my God.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Is it the door making noise? It must be the door making noise. Oop. I thought there was like another extra hidden figurine somewhere. Why are we here again? There's a downstairs now.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then,
Oh,
we
yeah.
had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent.
You're right.
We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Would this count to 7? It does count to 7. Okay. That's where we found the second one.
And here was the second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around behind the boss's office. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you.
You can collect these ones too.
Let alone 6.
It
but
says
you continue
8 out of
to
6.
surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Here, let me fix this for you real quick. Let me fix this for you real quick. Webcam border. Webcam. Let me move myself down just a little bit. Just down here a little bit. So I'm gonna be down here now. Understairs or boss's bathroom?
Let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Under the stairs, because we went under the stairs, then we went up to the boss's bathroom. So yeah, under the stairs.
Hey, that's exactly right.
9 out of 6.
Under the stairs. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them.
Yeah.
I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Oh.
Let's see. What came next?
Boss's
Oh,
bathroom?
yes, we found a figly in this pink room.
No, we didn't.
Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Huh? Uh-huh.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh my god, it's like Windows Movie Maker. What is this? Oh my god. It's Windows Movie Maker. Yeah. Yeah. Best boy.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video,
sure
but
you did.
It was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent.
Yeah, that's about right, 8
else.
minutes. Okay. Aha. Yes.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected.
Yes.
It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Yeah, you're right. Do they go to the same area? They go to the same area. Blue door. Oh.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future.
But now I have 12.
Goodbye, memory zone.
Goodbye.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction.
Okay, no, we're gonna keep my camera there.
See how that feels.
Are we gonna get like 24 or something now?
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this.
Oh my god.
I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more.
Alright, we're getting more.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yeah.
Yes, I love that video.
And then this weird pink room.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
We're just collecting.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
Oh,
Next one.
But what if I... Okay, never mind. It doesn't give you the option. Gotcha. I'm like, but what if I go that direction?
Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. 18. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Can I collect this one?
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
You could let me jump more. I mean, that's the thing. You could just make the timer, or the counter go back up, and I can jump more.
Oh, yes. The 2 doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Right door. And the office.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
No.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
That it?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore.
Oh,
but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory?
Sure.
Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Okay.
I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, well, we got the input again. But this is a different...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The whiteboard ending! Dog mode. Dog mode. Basically anything I click on or press, it's a dog bark now.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Dog mode.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, this time we're going here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
but then we're going here.
Straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Elevator! Hold up. There we go, back up here.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left.
I've played
down,
a lot of this game,
left,
like in the original
right.
one.
Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now.
Do you?
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Do you, though? Oh, hey, it's the monitor room down there. You can see the monitors.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
Close my eyes.
Oh, who am I kidding?
Close my eyes.
It's all rubbish now.
Damn.
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time,
okay.
Suppose we don't wander so far off track,
I'll try.
Okay, from the top...
Hey, Clippy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Right.
It was right here just a minute ago.
Right.
I know for sure that it's here
What'd you do with the
somewhere.
story? What'd you change?
Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Adventure.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Go as far away from that room as possible. And still probably somehow end up at it. Well, I'm going in a direction that should not take me there, although it will always take me there. Aha!
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself.
There was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Da-da-da. And I think this time there are no doors.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Last time there were a lot of doors.
He had simply missed
this time there should be no doors. Yup.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Let's go.
Why don't we go back the other direction?
Let's go.
And see if we missed anything.
Let's go. Everything's gonna be super messed up.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
It's an infinite loop.
Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Yeah. Oh.
Now this... Well,
Nope.
I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Nope.
Is this the story?
Nope.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Dog mode.
Do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay. The Adventure Line!
I've got a solution.
Oh, Stanley Parable 2
Adventure
Adventure
to make sure
Line.
we don't get lost, I've
That's
employed
new.
the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
How simple is that?
Give me the music. Give me the music. I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley,
need
to
hear
destiny.
The music, please.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
That's
you know
number
what?
6.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah! Do. Da 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 da.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Will it?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through,
Clippy?
you...
Clippy.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Stanley Parable Adventure Line, not the Stanley Parable 2 Adventure Line. Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the Adventure Line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Is it 437 or 430 that opened?
This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yeah. I remember.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your
Another
imagination.
endless loop.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. Is there any change to this one?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
I'm gonna follow the line.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it.
I'm
we should
gonna
be fine.
follow the line. Oh, he's going up there. Oh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door
that leads here.
They both go in the same direction.
Means that our destination
they both go in the same room.
With the counter-inverted
they both go to the same
door's origin. So starting from the right,
they go to the same door.
Will taking the right door
no.
lead us to where we're going?
No.
And since the answer is clearly yes,
they both
then
do.
by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct
yes.
one. Another victory for logic.
Let's go.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
See? Both doors.
Oh, hold up. What's this?
The confusion ending.
Confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
It's a board. It's a wall.
Well,
yeah.
Who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
Dog
mode! I get a say in all of this. Is it really?
Here, are you gonna get some food?
No,
okay.
It can't be. I don't want it to be.
Take your time, Looney.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
No.
Will something happen?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Fifth restart.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Why does the Future Happiness Foundation sell cardboard boxes? All right. The bucket. Hey, Cyber. What's going on, buddy?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What were you playing? We're gonna go and do one more ending.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
Maybe
perfectly
one or two
well.
more endings.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
that might
lounge
be it for
first,
me, actually.
just to admire it.
We're gonna go do the phone ending.
Butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. It was good playing R6.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
The adventure line's down there. Alright, we're gonna do the phone ending.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
There's a way out.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Alright.
I realize that investing
I don't typically do this
in
ending a lot, just because I like the other endings better, but
the story has been about nothing but you all
So what is R6?
There's someone you've been neglecting,
the first thing I keep thinking of, Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six. Siege.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Yeah? Has she? Has she been waiting?
That's her, Stanley.
Is
You
it?
need to be the one to do this.
Okay.
To reach out to her.
Alright.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. Unplug the phone.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I unplugged it.
Actually, chose incorrectly?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
No, I don't think that's the way it goes.
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
I didn't pick it up.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
Yeah.
You're a real person.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Maybe.
It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Let's go.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
Yes.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Hi, Rupert.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Bean?
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
A back sack and crack?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
A back sack.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Yes, that's true.
And the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Yeah.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Let's go.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
I mean, I could imagine
that story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Yeah. I can see that. But... Oh, you took the thing away. Okay, fine. So where are we going?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Alright, no problem.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
To his right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
On the right. We are too late, by the way. Yup.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
It's funny.
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
Look, it's the
I'll
red
have
door.
to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. Oh, I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
Sure.
To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Sure.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Oh.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Stairs.
I have to.
Oh. That's different. That's different.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever.
Yes.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Yeah, I did.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Yep.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Yep.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No. Well, I mean, maybe. But...
My story... If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The door on the right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The door on the right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Does it not let you do anything
else
other than
that?
The
story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Door
Just
on
follow
the right.
my lead and
door
you'll be fine.
On the right.
All right.
Door on the right. Door
when
on
Stanley
the right.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley
fine,
would.
it's gonna loop.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, fine, left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No bathroom this time. Can I still go in here? Can't go in there anymore either. Oh, it's the green one.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
the one you
to
can't
discover
do anything
not
at.
an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
I wonder if they
saw the door with a
I wonder if
voice
this is
receiver
still a
next to
trick
it.
or if they
Surely
implemented
behind
voice
this
to it.
door
I don't
lay
think they've
all the
implemented
answers
voice
to
to it,
his
so it's just a
questions.
trick.
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
I'll still
he
say
had seen
it,
it on his
just
boss's
in case.
computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door?
I don't know.
Would it still work? There was only one
I'll
way
still
to
say
find
it, though.
out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up,
Yeah.
but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp
But
breath
I'm only going to say it once.
and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Okay, so yes, it's still a trick. Cool.
Stanley spoke the code.
I did.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Yeah, but it's not using microphone, so it won't work. It's just the same as the old game.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
It doesn't
Please
use microphone.
speak the code into the receiver.
No.
Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm sure that it is, but the game doesn't use microphone, so you can't hear me.
Okay, fine. You're
No.
not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only
Yeah.
for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
You're right.
I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect
I am the
Stanley
most
shows for his
expensive boss.
choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come
Business
here?
strategy.
You had a choice, you know. You could
Salvage.
have gone through the door on
Lily,
the right. You could have done whatever the
money.
hell you wanted
Heart
over
blanched
there.
by
Why did you come
Ed
this way?
Blanc.
Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Bitch, I'm looking at art. Oop.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Yay.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you.
So
It needs you to make
there
a
are
decision. You
actually
can't
all
exist
kinds
without
of
you.
other
You understand
different
me?
endings you can
Whatever
get.
choice you make is just
I
fine.
really
Both
love the
connect.
new
You can't go
content
wrong
that they've
here.
added
Work
into this
together.
game so
I'll accept
far.
Whatever you do, I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
But I'm not going to be playing anymore since it's
something.
past 3 hours now, and I'm getting a little bit tired.
More important than you can ever know.
And
I need this.
I'll probably be going to
The
bed
story
soon.
needs it.
So
So,
I enjoyed it. It's very much the same as the original Stanley Parable game. It's just out of a remake and like added extra content to it.
Okay.
But I like it. It was fun. It was really fun.
Time to decide. Time to make sure.
So
your choice
thank
is
you
correct.
again,
That is
Cyber, for the
best.
raid. I appreciate you. I'm glad you and your friend had fun playing
I'll
Rainbow
wait for
Six.
you to decide
I have
what's
the game.
right
I've
thing
never
to
played
do.
it, so I don't know how
Take
I'd
as
be
much
good at
time
it.
as you need.
Okay. And we go back to the office. Yeah. But that's a hallway now. Does that go to the two doors? I can't tell. Alright, but that's where we end. So we're quitting to the menu. Do we get the new menu? We do get the new menu. It's not Stanley Parable 2, but alright, sure. That was good. Let's see who we can raid, I guess, for now. Because that's it for me. Who's on? Is there Cronus is on? Tatterwing was on, but she's not anymore. She was playing Elder Ring. I don't know. We could probably go and see what Zacronus is up to. Are they playing Skyrim? They're Pixel Pete's playing Skyrim. You know what? Let's go say hi to Pixel Pete. Why not? I think I was gonna try and raid them before. So we're gonna raid Pixel Pete. I don't talk to them all that much. I know a lot of my friends actually raid them, and I've checked out a couple of their streams before, but they're pretty cool. I like their camera stuff. I guess they don't want to show their face or something, but they're all black, but they have like these really cool like color effects. You'll see when we raid them. They're really cool, and they're really fun to watch. So, we are going to actually go raid Pixel Pete. He is currently playing Skyrim. And that was the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I may not stream tomorrow. I don't know quite yet. But we'll figure something out. If I do, just keep an eye on the chat in TLC. If you're not in TLC, go ahead and pop into the Discord. But I'm pretty sure everybody in here that is in TLC. And you all have an absolutely wonderful night. I will see you soon, and take care.